Hellcat. Like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat. Like a hell. Like a Hellcat.
I'm Mamdili Ugati of the Sayabaka Nation, champion of the Sinjwari Order of Our Lady Death.
Have your parents sent you, young one?
Yes, sir.
You may call me Batufa Jatu. And what do I call you, child?
Momdile.
And your last name?
I was not given one, Batufa Jato.
That will change. Come, get inside.
Dea mors Domina nostra, dona nobis elevationis tuas, dona nobis alentum, dona nobis bellum, dona nobis pacem, Deas mors Domina nostra.
Just give up, Mandalay. You are too soft.
After a trial-filled youth, I earned the name Ugati, as in the palm tree that lent its shade to Our Lady when she first set foot on Zieminau. Now, my friends, I am certain you may do better. Perhaps I should just hop on one leg, yes?
The new champion of the Shinjwari Order of Our Lady Death, Mamdile Ogate.
I was honored to be anointed as Our Lady willed it, Batufa of the Sinjwari, the youngest champion the Sinjwari has ever had.
Help, Batufa Ugate, please help! Ogoya is still inside!
No! Batuva! It is too dangerous to go in!
I am not afraid. That was not supposed to have happened. I was the chosen of death, a champion, the greatest warrior the Order had ever seen.
Slow now, Batuva. Pace yourself. You must allow your body some time to heal. Penance in the name of Our Lady will cleanse your sins and return strength to your legs. Suffering is the path towards mending our bodies and essences.
You drink it now, my son. Drink it, and it will help. You must drink it all, boy. It'll infuse life back to your legs.
This is foolish, Mamdile. You have not recovered yet. Just so. This is why I must leave, yes? There is a cure out there. I know it in my essence.
Please, Batufa, do not act harshly. Just listen to us.
I am not a Batufa anymore. But one day, it will be so again. May you always find shade, my friends. I would not shame my honor by losing heart. If only I redeemed myself before death, did the right ritual, trained the proper moves, bathed with the correct herbs, I would be the champion again.
Oh,
You better pay up, old man. Your dues are almost a week late. I've lost my patience.
Please, sir, towards the harvest, the winter.
An armed warrior threatening a defenseless old man. Tell me, is it freeing having no honor? How about testing your mettle with a lion instead of a lamb? Which one of you craven vultures will be next? If I may suggest, why not all of you? Every day I was more certain this was a trial. My lady was testing the boundaries of my commitment. There was one last thing to do. To turn her enemy's knowledge into a weapon against them.
Something's wrong. Stop it. That's enough.
Yes, master.
What are you doing? I do not feel any different.
I know I promised you a cure, but it's too dangerous to go any further. It's your essence. It's unyielding. Like nothing I've ever seen.
It must be his training.
No, go on. I give my permission. I do not fear danger, yes?
I'm sorry, my friend. I can't continue to treat you with a clear conscience. My decision is final.
Please, I am begging you. I do not wish to die a broken man.
Then I suggest you learn how to live as one, my friend.
You deceiving coward. Mark my words. I will find what I seek. And when I do, there will be a reckoning.
I pray to the goddess that you do.
A chosen of Lady Death only falters if they lack training or faith. I lack no training. I lack no faith. I will be champion again.
Mamdile, listen.
I know you, young mage. Yes? And others. Like stray memories.
I know it's a lot to take in, but in a way, it may be exactly what you were seeking.
Death delivers me. Can it really be? I need to test myself. I do not believe it. I am truly restored.
You're a remarkable warrior, Monk.
Yes, it is so. But you have not seen anything yet.
The Lord Commander demands an audience with you, Damon. Yes, he knows what you are.
Ah, Sergeant Argyros, I've had reports of a hammer-wielding brute, yet I daren't hope. This current state of yours, trapped between life and death, carrying the essence of the fallen, a prisoner of 1,000 faces. Truly fascinating. It is delightful to see you up and about, my faithful hand.
Fuck you! You left me to bloody rot, you old fart! I should shred you to pieces right now!
Now, Sergeant. As I recall, it was your own past sins that came knocking at your door. Besides, what would you stand to gain by doing that, beyond the ephemeral satisfaction?
Don't ye fucking test me, my lord.
Please let us get to why you are here, shall we? So, as you may recall, I have it on the best authority that the Essence Monsters are in possession of the most sacred artifact, the heart of Nito himself. To him all praise and glory. And I must have it. Bring me the heart, and you also stand to gain whatever lies within the reach of your imagination. I should not need to remind you, I presume, but I am far better equipped than the Essence Monsters to help you undo your plight. And they might be unwilling, for you do not have anything to offer them. So, what shall it be?
What do you take me for, sir? All those years killing together, maiming together, torturing, such fond memories. And you think me a soft negotiator?
Fair enough. Ponder it a bit. Discuss it over with your other selves.
I request a little something in advance to assure my lord's serious.
There you go.
Great. I'll do me some pondering, all right.
Is that man dead, Sergeant?
It seems I got a little carried away, my lord.
Did you manage to keep him alive long enough to confess?
You wound me, sire. Of course I did.
And?
You were bloody right, my lord. That wanker Solon already found the heart.
No surprises there. But can it be taken?
Well, these ugly tossers may look like they have the pox, but they're some tough bastards, I'll give them that. Lost a few good men, and almost my own head discreetly snatching this sorry bloke from the streets. And then there's their pet freaks. I reckon we're gonna need a bloody army, sire.
Then it is quite fortunate that if Lady Hines acts as expected, I am in the process of acquiring one. I will be heading back to the capital to prepare. You will remain here, Agarus. I have other plans for you.
Oh, just how good it feels to give someone a proper thrashing.
By all means, mate. We've no shortage of foes.
Now that's bloody music to my ears, love.
We must reach the room that was torn in half. That's where Solon's corpse shall be. That's Lady Hines. How's that even possible?
I'm Olivia of House Hines, former Chancellor and Spymaster to King Aurelicus of Kulisgon, and somehow, to my deepest distraught and mortification, I got myself killed.
Saving your life, young sister.
Let go of me, Olivia! They're going to kill Mother!
Indeed. But alas, there's nothing we can do. We're powerless.
What do you mean we're powerless? We have magic! We can save her!
Listen to me. Unless it is within your power to split the ground or summon a firestorm, there is no hope of us overcoming our host of armed soldiers.
At least I'm not a coward! It's our mother! How can you do nothing? You don't care
care as much as you do. Yet it is her own wish that I honor. You see, Mother made a deal. Confessed to what they wanted to hear, so we both would be spared from her punishment.
It's not fair!
It's politics, young sister. There. What you had in mind would serve no purpose other than to expose our abilities, my dear. Then we'd share Mother's fate, and what would that accomplish? None may know of our secret if we wish to survive. Do you hear me, Alorna? Or Mother's death will have been for naught.
Alorna was always so very young, even as an adult, especially as an adult, leaving family and inheritance behind to join her umpteenth lost cause.
Oh my, aren't you a handsome fella? How old are you, darling?
I'm 15, my lady.
I ain't no lady, love, but I'm a fine-looking strumpet, aren't I?
Yes, ma'am.
So, what are you and your mate celebrating?
I suppose it's a bit gruesome, ma'am, but I killed my first chap last evening, and the fellas thought it was past time. I became a man.
I'll tell you a secret, love. I always had a thing for them ruffian types. Makes me wet downstairs. Do this gal a favour and tell me all about this bloody business of yours.
Just some noble squabbling, ma'am. I don't know much about it. 'Twas a valet of some fancy lord that hired us. He had 3-headed goat lying on his coat.
I suppose you mean a chimera. So the traitor is Lord Briar, then? The Crueller's Gone Crown thanks you for your services.
My family's secret had always been an asset in my career. The dangers of being exposed notwithstanding, it allowed me to hastily rise through the ranks.
That was the third raid just this month, Your Grace. The cult of life grows bolder with our inaction.
But we mustn't hasten our response. Word has been spreading of a peasant revolt brewing in Smirtolia. If we're not careful, we might end up fighting on two fronts.
We can't leave these blatant attacks on our sovereignty unanswered. What shall we do?
We arm the peasants.
That is preposterous, my lady. You can't possibly...
I want to hear what the Lady Chancellor has to say.
My lords, for years the Crown has sought a pretext to launch an incursion into Smirtolia. Were this revolt to reach a significant magnitude, Krulesgon would find itself obligated to intercede. Furthermore, the Church has long impeded the realm's attempts to expand its military and imposes heavy levies upon our lords. Under the guise of organizing the counter-revolution, Krulesgon could arm itself and plead a decrease in tithes.
That is a sound plan, Lady Hines. But you seem to ignore the issue of securing the coin to arm these peasants in the first place.
Not at all, Lord Archduke. My little spiders brought me a rather disquieting tale of a lady of the realm, whose late husband bequeathed her a considerable fortune, who has been harboring Egiseromi heathens in her holdings. It is our duty as death devotees to report such heinous acts to the Holy Church.
You do realize, my lady,
that you would be perpetrating upon this woman the same fate that befell your departed mother. Do you not?
My king, it is only fitting to put one's first-hand experience to good use. Oh, the goddesses and their eternal cosmic struggle. What a timely, so ever useful farce. The mortar that fastens our civilization against chaos. And I live to loathe chaos.
My lady.
Pray tell me, my lord, have you seen that creature of yours lately? Agaros of Mariva, I believe is his name.
Get to the point, my lady.
My little spiders reported seeing Sergeant Agaros coming in and out of the forbidden city of Akratia on several occasions. That is most disconcerting. Do you not concur?
You have not the slightest idea of what you are dealing with, my lady.
Perchance you mean this? This is the Essence Mancer's doing, is it not? Are you in league with them?
I was investigating them. You know as well as I that were the knowledge of what the Essence Monsters were doing to spread, chaos would ensue. I was about to report my findings to the king.
Oh, what a coincidence. I was about to address the king as well. Shall we go together?
You fancy yourself so smart, Lady Hines. But you are not the only one uncovering secrets. And you miscalculated. Be extra careful. This woman is secretly a wielder of magic.
That was my second deadliest blunder, underestimating the Archduke. Next thing I knew, I found myself in a church's dungeon, my condition as a mage laid bare to the world.
I apologize, Your Grace. I really do. But no one is to talk to the prisoner.
I am the king. Stand aside.
This is a holy keep of the goddess, Your Grace. We must obey the church.
Sirs, please. I am to face execution on the morrow. Might I not be granted a final audience with my beloved sovereign?
We can give you 5 minutes, Your Grace.
Milady, I'm sorry. I did all that I could. I even pleaded.
Aurelius, shut up and listen. Do exactly as I instruct. Go directly to the High Priestess, invoke the Accords of 296 AFD, and proclaim me as your personal representative within the Church. The law is ancient, but it still stands. I'll swear fealty to the Central Committee of Faith and join a monastic order of mages. I'll publicly humiliate myself, beg for clemency. You'll do the same if need be. Nay, you'll drag yourself to that old hag's feet. Do you understand? Go, Aurelius. Time is of the essence. And my king, it was Ascaron. He's a traitor. Stay clear of him. I had to act swiftly. Ascaron in league with the Essence Mancers meant he had grandiose ambitions, which he machinated right under. So I threw a modicum of chaos along his path.
My lady, I must admit, I'm impressed. To bring about an entire crusade. Now you have outdone yourself.
It was all the Essence Mancers' doing. I merely presented the evidence of their perfidious deeds to the deathly High Priestess. As a member of the Central Committee, she was obliged to hear me. Almost had a stroke, that poor thing. Now there's the issue of the traitor, Ascaron Pavel.
Yes, I am afraid I am the bearer of dire news. The Archduke, is a powerful man with powerful allies. He managed to be appointed Lord Commander of the Crusade.
Something is amiss. Ascaron is taking too long a stride, taking too many risks. And now he endeavors to control the Crusade, certainly to protect his allies in Akratia. I'm afraid his ploy is much worse than a mere coup d'etat.
The Essence Masters must have something he desperately wants. But we cannot act without more information.
Well then, I believe it is high time I pay a visit to my so-little sister. I was Olivia until I met my demise. Was it Ascaron? The Essence Mancers? Perchance an opportunity unveils itself before me. I lived to loathe chaos. Perhaps in death, I will do the same. How very intriguing.
My lady?
Highly unorthodox, certainly. Yet I am quite positive I can make the most of this situation. Yes, carry on, sir. I will have instructions for you and the others whenever I see fit.
freezing in here.
Are you gonna trim my whiskers, love? That's well enough. I kinda nicked my neck in the last shave.
Sergeant Agaros. The Butcher of Mariva.
Don't you fucking call me that, you ugly cunt.
My, did I hit a nerve. I would have thought you enjoyed the moniker.
The Butcher's nothing but a crude drudge. I'm a bloody artist, bitch.
You know, I've always hated our birthplace, and you are a perfect example as to why. I find it highly satisfying that you'll become as ugly and monstrous on the outside as you are on the inside.
Oh, no. That left me balls tingling. Be a lamb and give us a scratch, will ya?
Impressive. Let us see how your body handles a higher magnitude. You see we're aiding your cause, stupid woman.
Do you even speak on behalf of the 8th of Zareen?
We fight tyranny, Essence Monster. Whatever faces may wear.
I beg you, don't do this. We're comrades in arms, facing the same threat.
Don't you dare. Foolish man. I'll be taking him with me. There'll be no more meat for your house of horrors. Now, step aside.
What we've done is not out of cruelty. Please, try to grasp the broader view. Everything is for the greater good.
Step aside, mage. I'll not ask a third time.
Damn it, woman, will you not listen to reason? Think of all we can accomplish together. Are you fools just going back to your failing ways?
I thought I needed your suffering to quench my thirst for revenge, yet it only served to weaken the bonds that have been my saving grace. This is a terrible affront to both death and life. Not even you deserve this, fiend. I let you go now, Agaros of Miriva. Do you accept death?
Oh my essence.
Thank you.
So, my friend, we meet again. Wish I could say it was a pleasure. You too came back for the heart, I presume. How about we run some tests then? Consider the trials of results. Yours.
madness!
I'm so sorry, dear boy. But your fate is already set. Good luck.
Don't fight it now. So, Aetherlos was right after all. The ritual was ready. You were not. I'll do it myself this time. I am prepared. I sure could use your help, old friend. These stray essences have taken hold of you, but I know you're still somewhere inside. Meet me at life's cathedral, and let us end the age of mortals where it once began. Remember our dream. Remember who you are. Please, Solon, I need you.
So, who can enlighten me about the effects of essence corruption on the human body? Anyone besides Howdai? That's when the body begins to deteriorate.
Precisely. Thus, understanding corruption is synonymous with understanding death. Look, a butterfly. Goddess Life speaks to us via the little things. We all knew how to listen once, but the world makes us forget. Myself, for instance, butterflies have always held a fascination for me. From larva to caterpillar to chrysalis, and finally, a beautiful butterfly. So many life cycles. I had no idea I would become what we are today. But instinctively, I was drawn to this creature that, as I later learned, symbolizes transformation, beauty, freedom, endurance, and love. Everything we Essence-Mancers uphold. Well, aside from beauty, perhaps. This is...
The heart of Nito himself. The first to die. Consider the knowledge.
Consider the power! Aedalos, it might be the key to saving your beloved. Aedalos, my friend, this is it! And to think that it came to us right as we began to question ourselves. My friends, this is our mother saying, stop at nothing. See how far you've come.
Solon, come on. We need to discuss this. Heodai is adamant. He plans to reveal our agreement with the Archduke to the rest of the cult. You understand that it must be done, right?
When was it?
What?
That we crossed the line. When?
Solon, I won't do it unless I hear your command.
We've come too far to stop now.
Time has run out, my friend. The church will be here soon.
We're missing something. Goddess Life bestowed upon us the heart. It can't have been in vain.
It gives us everything and nothing all at once. It grants us immense power, but our feeble bodies and minds cannot handle it.
There's one type of essence we haven't tried yet. Ours. Yes, that's it. We must combine the body of our best volunteer with the essence of one of our strongest.
Who would do such a thing? It's suicide if it doesn't work.
I wouldn't ask that of anyone. It shall be me.
If there's one thing I learned from... it's that there's no molding the inner resolve of an essence. My guess, dear friend, you're just like me. Already tainted.
Was I Solon all along?
Then who are these beings I share my body with?
Are they really here? Are they just memories?
Took a couple L's this week, it's been hard to get out of bed. She never looked that way at me, I swear she's fucking with my head. Take me far away from pain. Take me far away, far from yesterday. This ain't a love story, it's a funeral. Darling, damn, you look beautiful. You're killing my heart, it's the usual. Killing my heart, it's the usual. All you do is waste my time. Done being a victim of your phony love. All you do is waste my time. All of your hypocrisy is killing me. All you do is waste my time. Done being a victim of your phony love. I'm not looking for a love story anymore. 'Cause honey, Romeo and Juliet were chemical. This ain't a love story, it's a funeral. Darling, damn, you look beautiful. This ain't a love story, it's a funeral. You're killing my heart, it's the usual. There's no signs of stopping now. She stares at me from the ground, like it lives with him, just trying to tear me down. In this evil game, she's proud.
Goddess, Nino, you were meant to be at the stadium ages ago! We've got a full house tonight. Half the people came to just see you play!
Shit. Guess they'll be real disappointed then.
What the fuck, Nito? You signed a contract! Yeah, you're making me be that fucking guy, the guy who mentions the fucking contract! Thank you very much!
They can fine or suspend me all they want. A fucking exhibition match? Come on. I'd love to see that little turd squad win a free coupon without me. What a fucking joke.
Come on, buddy. Work with me here, will ya? What about your fans, huh?
Get the fuck out.
Is Mumdley really dead? Was he even here in the first place?
This sorrow, this guilt how I feels, is it his or mine?
Everything has lost its flavor, has it not, Nito? All your little pleasures gone one by one. Not even violence or cruelty can make you remember what it is to feel something.
Who the fuck are you? And what's with your face?
But that's not completely true, is it? You do feel one thing, do you not? And oh, my son, you feel so much. Such pain in your heart, and you can't ever escape it.
Seriously, lady, how the fuck did you get in here?
No matter how many times you try, it's always there, haunting you. How can any being endure an eternity of suffering? You poor, poor thing.
How did you know that? When you speak, it all feels so clear, so peaceful.
Oh, Nito. It's simply because I know you so well, my son. I understand. That's why I have come bearing the answer you so desperately seek. Or have you not asked yourself time and time again?
Yes, I have.
You have but to say it, my son.
Please, what can I do to finally stop the pain?
The only way is death. Could it be that Olivia has become an integral part of my being? Or has her individuality transcended into something greater? Many selves into one self. And pray, how might one define oneself to begin with? I think, therefore, am I not?
Theron asks himself if it was all worth it. He closes his eyes in prayer and only sees his father.
Anna hates herself for believing she could be part of something else again.
And so the covenant is agreed upon. Here, at the place underneath where things are left to be forgotten. The answer is given, and the price is set. Nito, my son, you have been bestowed a great honor. Do you accept what must come to be?
Yes, my lady. I do.
Good. Then it is settled. Go now, my children. Take heart, and understand that soon mankind will be saved by your willingness to act. It all begins here and now with you, my dear ones. So rejoice, for your pain shall finally know relief.
Blessed be our Savior.
My children, do you accept death?
With all our essences.
Mamdali got his legs back, but now can never again be a champion of the Sinjwari.
How would I thought of you as the caring father I never had? How could you betray me so?
Was it worth the cost, Solon? All my necessary sacrifices.
That pathetic excuse that we've come too far to stop.
Now, don't turn my eyes away, monster! Face your victims!
You hypocrite. You deserve all their pain and suffering.
Lost yourself along the way, didn't you?
Yes.
One day you woke up and saw the sun falling to the ground, rolling away, and the night was moonless, starless, so dark the ghosts of past regrets could not find you. Isn't it true?
How does it end?
It ends when you stop running away from destiny. Until then, you never truly die, but neither will you truly live. You exist in the liminal space between the eternal torment of being and the absolute despair of non-existence.
What am I running away from?
Yourself. Your memories, which reside within the vessel. It relentlessly pursues you. It tries to kill you at every turn, for it holds the part of you that remembers who you are.
To kill it is to die myself.
It is to allow yourself to change by releasing a part of you, allowing Solon to depart.
I am not Solon.
Now, you are something more. Gathered remnants brought together to recreate your identity. A mimicry of past self, which resulted in a new self, untainted by the burden of memories. To move forward, you must let go of the old self.
How is that possible?
One does not kill something halfway. What is half dead is alive. What is half alive also lives. One can live a half-life, but one cannot die a half-death. Death must be total.
We must die together.
You now possess divine essence, bestowed upon me by Goddess Death. You have the ability to bring an end to that which is eternal. As it once took place at the pinnacle of life's cathedral, what is immortal shall be rendered mortal. There, both halves must be united, for one whole to perish. Solon's fate will be sealed, and what binds you to your suffering shall fade until it is no more. Open your eyes. Get yourself up. The world is a swamp, but you must swim towards the surface, and remember to breathe.
If Alurna has kept her word, the ritual should be about to begin. It all comes full circle.
Oh, goddess. I still feel like aiding Alurna, but after all they've done, they're as bad as Pobo. At least with that bastard, there's a chance of a cure for us.
I dunno. I wouldn't put it past the traitorous cunt to double-cross us. I reckon we should offer him the heart. And when the bastard lets his guard down, we stick him like a pig and make him squeal.
Channel your rage, Sergeant, and do not let it cloud your judgment. Our sacred duty is to eliminate both threats. It's why we were brought together. We are an instrument of her divine wrath.
I'm torn. What the mages do is sacrilege, but were we to deliver the Archduke that sort of power, I fear it would mean the end to all I've come to hold dear.
We're in a position to alter the course of history. Pavel may well be an ambitious fool, but think of the turmoil those mages threaten to bring about. Frankly, it's no choice at all. We must deliver him the heart, and hope he can bring an end to the Essence Mancer's threat.
I stand with the old woman. A bet on a lesser evil is better than sitting idle, yes?
Well. Look what the cat dragged in. When we couldn't scry your whereabouts, we thought you had managed to get your...
Looks like we're arriving late to the party.
To speak of beauty in hidden places, how can those spring flowers bloom so magnificently at this time of year?
The plants here bloom as if it was the height of spring all year round. They say it is a blessing of life herself.
Indeed.
It is curious, is it not, that the ancient ones would keep a place of worship to Mother's rival right here in her cathedral?
Do you have siblings, matriarch?
I'm afraid not.
Me and my brother Liv used to torment each other. All the time. Sometimes we hated each other, but we always loved each other.
Death and life were sisters, not rivals. You and your brother still torment one another?
He died. My entire family was killed by the Kulazgoni oppressors. I swore I'd have my revenge on those responsible. And I finally did.
You don't sound too happy about it.
I chose to abandon my new family to pursue my vengeance. I wasn't there when they needed me most. This time, I was the executioner. Comrade Ahadib. Renato. I am so sorry. I got them killed. For what? Now, my inside is hollow. And my lady will never forgive me.
You know you're not the only death worshipper here in Akratia, right? But in all these years, you're the first one to come here and light candles in her honor. Child, it's not her that has to forgive you, but you who has yet to forgive yourself.
You're right. I cannot erase my sins, but there is still something I can do to mend my essence. And after that, maybe one day I can give it a try.
Love. This one should be called betrayal, yes?
Though I share your vision, I know well the depths of where one's capable of going for her kin. I can't help feeling a bit sympathetic.
What are we doing here, huh? In the end, has any part of me shaped our decision? Or are we just passengers along for the ride?
And why can't it be both? Even a small thought, word, or action may help shape an idea after all.
I have always prided myself as a creature of intellect. Even hampered by this condition, if a piece of my mind may still serve my ideals, I will not hesitate.
Enough with this shite. I hate being stuck with you sorry lot, but as long as we keep splitting skulls, I ain't complaining much.
You're a disgrace to our faith, and you know that.
Nay, I'd say I was perhaps her most devout follower, love. Spreading her grace like no other bloke in the church.
Perhaps there's no right answer. I'm tired of my faith battling my heart. Maybe the struggle is what matters. The endless cycle of life and death.
So we may have no control whatsoever and are just what? Following an otherworldly conscience's every whim.
I can't.
What?
What do you mean you can't?
Ito, you were chosen by none other than the lady herself.
For very aces resides within you, for death's sake. All she ain't left.
The fate of the entire world rests on your shoulders.
This is a mistake. You don't understand. You can't. You don't know what it feels like.
Seize him!
No. Wait. I'm not ready. I want to live. I'm Nino Hidetaka!
Well, what do you know?
The prophet refused. Refused the gift of death.
And just like that, humanity became mortal overnight.
He rejected it.
Let us not waver in our faith.
It only strengthens mine.
How so?
In the end, finitude brings purpose.
Speaking of finitude,
Rest assured, Aluna, knowing that all your occult secrets lie in our far more capable hands.
What? You're going to bring immortality back to us?
Surely not to everyone. That's a child's pursuit. Please. Eternity isn't meant for men. It's a divine right, or a burden to be carried by those who pledge to serve the true eternal.
Oh, that's grand. I never thought you'd be the type to deceive yourself.
And what about you, Aluna? As a devotee of life, you don't seem afraid to meet your end. It doesn't have to be here. The essence monsters had to be wiped, but you can still join me. Under my leadership, immortality can be within your reach.
Who would have thought that some fates could be worse than death?
Oh, you have no idea.
I knew I could count on you.
Well, can it still be done?
With your assistance, there's a chance.
I'll never forgive myself for letting him go this easily.
It may have lacked finesse, but it's satisfactory for me.
Not work.
Aluna! What are you doing?
She thinks she can stabilize it with more power.
Much more!
Shit show ends now!
That's no longer a Lurna.
The Church's reign of terror will persist. Now, stronger than ever.
One day it shall end. That is the fate of all things.